So today, guys, I just wanted to make a video on the first 3 upgrades I did to my car. A 2015 Dodge Challenger RT, just a 5.7. As you can see, it looks pretty good. It's dirty as shit, but I just wanted to make a quick video going over the 3 first modifications I did to the car from complete factory. Comment down below anything you have, any suggestions for the RT Challengers. I'm trying to do some tuning. I know it's more difficult now with the 2015 out. The PCM's locked, but I'm just trying to do some little things, you know. So the first 3 upgrades I did are, you know, they're cheap, reasonable, something anybody can get in a reasonable budget, and I'm gonna go over them. Also, just a side note, this is going to exclude exhaust intent. You know, that's just a normal upgrade most people do to their cars, but besides exhaust intent, the first 3 upgrades, modifications more like, that I have done to my Challenger RT. Modification 1 I've done, actually in this shot you could see 2 of the modifications I've done. Number 1 being the tire letters that I put on. We'll get to number 2, which would be the brake caliper paint here in a little while. I just wanted to sort of explain where I got the tiring letter, what it is, in my opinion of it. So I got these tire letters off of TireSticker.com. These are the permanent option. You can get a temporary option, which is different than what I got. As you can see, my entire wheel well is dirty and disgusting, but that's what you get when you daily drive something like this. The permanent here, as you can see, is raised rubber. I don't know if you can see underneath. So pretty much you just order what you want off of the website. You can customize anything as far as lettering. You can put your own spin on whatever you like. I just decided to go with the Mopar and the Dodge. You choose between just getting 4, so 1 decal per tire, or I did 2 decals per tire. And I did the Mopar and the Dodge. You know, that's just a default one you can get. And it's super simple. You just take some acetone or lacquer thinner, go over your wheels or your tires here, clean them so it sticks good, and then the kit comes with all your lettering. So you take some super glue and you just trace them on the back of the letter and you stick them on. And as you can see, it makes the car look super sporty. I 100% recommend doing this to your sports car. You can see back there. I 100% recommend doing this. 150 bucks, 155 bucks, and with that I got some specific cleaner that they give you for the lettering as well. I'd do it to any of my sports cars that I have and I own. And like I said, this is the permanent, so it's good for as long as you have the tire. It should be. If you have any issues with it coming off, I need to clean up, because I just got done putting these on a little bit ago. I'm going to clean up the excess glue, but you know, it comes with plenty of glue. So if you get like a corner peeling up, all you have to do is just re-stick it. I've put about 300-400 miles maybe on these so far, and I'm a little touchy with a pressure washer or anything, but you know, just nice careful washing of your tires and rims, you know, they should last perfectly. Modification number 2 is another I guess aesthetically pleasing modification. So with the 5.7 Challengers, the RTs, you don't get the Brembo brakes. If you want to spend a pretty penny to get the Brembo brakes, you can order them, or you can do what I did, and a website, you can, anywhere online, you can get caliper paint. Now you can go to your hardware store and get paint that is specific for heat, you know, that can handle to be in your calipers. But with this caliper paint that I ordered, you can find it anywhere online. A bunch of websites do it. I actually got the paint, as you can see, on my caliper to match the paint on my car, which then ties in with the paint almost with the Mopar emblem, and then on the emblems on my tire or my rims. You can see it all matches in. It comes in a little a little pint. It's only good for 4 hours once you add the mixture together and mix the paint. So we took all my tires off, wheels, painted them up. We didn't even take the caliper off. You know, as you can see, it gets a little messy in between there, but you know, rolling down the highway or at like a quick glance, you can't notice the imperfections. but as you can see, another great looking, aesthetically pleasing modification for the car. And actually on my rims, on the valve stem, I took the caps off and I used existing paint to paint the valve stem cap covers, and as well as, you can't see it very much from the outside, but the thing that pops up for the door when you lock it and unlock it, painted those too. So another quick modification for the car, you know, cheap. It was $100 for the paint. That's only because you pay extra to get a color match, but if you want to just get any, you know, specific color, base color, yellow, black, so on and so forth, orange, I believe it's only like 50, maybe 60 bucks. So again, another small but very important, aesthetically pleasing modification. I 100% recommend it as well. You know, it really, the little things in my opinion add up, and I don't think you can go wrong with painting your calipers, especially to color match everything. It's just the little things that matter, and to me, it's definitely a win. More on the performance side of things, I got this K&N, as you can see, cold K&N, the cold air intake just for the car. As far as a performance modification, another cheap, you know, easy to do by yourself, just a couple screws, you know, a couple brackets, and it's in, you know, one of the easiest modifications I've done to my car. You know, a couple screws to loosen up your old one, new screws, some brackets, hose clamps, easy to do. Guaranteed horsepower to come from one of these. You know, it ain't much talking, but as you can see, the entire engine bay is disgusting looking, but if with a little bit of cleaning, just for the 5.7, I actually have my 5.7 cover off, you know, for the engine. I have that off. It actually helps me when I'm racing. Doesn't hold the heat in, but as for now, just have, you know, your air intake. Super duper easy, you know. I remember I spent $270 it was, give or take, depending on what brand you go for. Nothing, you know, every brand is a bit different how it installs. It isn't install 100% completely perfect. You know, it gives you a little extra heat shield and stuff. It just sort of squeezes in there, but you know, nothing in harm's way to harm anything whatsoever. It fits perfect, and it definitely is a performance increase. The car sounds louder from before when it had the stock intake. Definitely has more of an aggressive tone, and in my opinion, it gives an attitude. And the best part is listening to it breathe. When you're giving it gas, you can just hear it inhale as much air. And for the third modification on the Challenger, and every one of these modifications is cheap, under $300 to do. I recommend every one of these as your first modifications, you know, next to your tint and your performance exhausts. It doesn't have to be performance, but I definitely recommend adding one of these. It's just, you know, taking care of your car. Definitely recommend the cold air intake by K&N. You know, you can get other brands. I'm not sure which other brands, but I definitely recommend as far as performance modification. Alright, so thank you so much for watching today's video. Comment down below what your first modifications were in your vehicles, and let me know what you guys drive. I'm curious to see what other options are out there for cheap modifications on a vehicle. This isn't necessarily targeted towards horsepower, just more aesthetically pleasing on your Challenger or Charger or any vehicle for that matter. But like I said, comment down below what suggestions you have, what modifications you've done on your vehicle and what you drive. I do drag race the car, so I can put some videos up of that. It's beginning to get warmer out, so racing season is soon starting. I'm excited for that. Let me know what you think of my car. Comment down below what you guys drive, what modifications you've done for your cars, anything that you suggest that I should do for my car, what kind of performance exhaust. I was sort of looking into those. You know, I have, you know, a typical MagnaFlow exhaust, but that's another video for another time. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I'd appreciate all of the above. Thank you very much, and have a great day.